2. Talking about death at home is taboo. Not being able to talk about death at home is a common phenomenon in families in Taiwanese society. This kind of taboo to talk about death, or the taboo to talk about death due to fear of bad luck, mainly comes from the following points. I don't know how to talk about it. I don't know how to talk about death because of fear. Talking about death can cause grief or be blamed. Unfamiliar with matters related to life etiquette, such as living will, funeral, hospice, distribution of inheritance, end-of-life care, limited understanding of grief counseling. The conduct of life etiquette is determined by the date on the almanac. Fear of rushing and unlucky things will happen. Organizational handling of death. There are many institutions and groups related to death in society. If there is a funeral at home, most people will do it from the home yard, road, or open space. At this time, it will be related to the police agency, environmental protection unit, and civil affairs unit. After the professionalization of funeral services, it is more satisfying and in line with social expectations to handle funerals in funeral homes. The hospital is entrusted by the funeral agency to handle and transport the corpse. However, in the past, the mortuary and its placement of the hospital lacked human dignity, which often made family members feel fearful and uneasy. Many large-scale hospitals in the metropolitan area have now named the mortuary the death room and renovated the interior to ensure that the hospital respects life and provides humanized services. Funeral culture. Cultural anthropological research shows that the scale of funerals represents the prestige and popularity of the family in the place, reaffirming human relations and transmitting moral awareness through the conduct of rituals. Sociologists pay more attention to the significance of social evolution represented by funeral transformation, such as the advocacy of cremation. Funeral ceremonies are overly influenced by commercial interests, resulting in high funeral expenses and a culture of thick burials. It is the government's policy to simplify funeral ceremonies and establish a funeral license system.